Hello, everybody. Please bear with me. There we go. And hello, and welcome back to Captain Crossbones Cove. Now, we are going to continue with watching us upgrade and progress on Beer Manufacturer Simulator. We kind of ran into a slight technical difficulty, but we should be now back up and running. So let's, without any more problems, let's get going. Okay, so we want to start our machines. That will get those going. We'll start the capping. Okay. Now, over here, we want to transfer our alcohol from the lagering vat over to the keg dispenser. Now we've got a keg here. We've got any more? No, we've just got this one at the moment, which is okay. So we'll store that and we'll drop that in on there. Okay, let's go and fetch 3 more kegs. We want the 50-litre ones. We want 2 of those. No, 3 of those. My bad. We'll grab another one. Okay. So we want those 3. We'll drop those off here, and we can now fill those with what we've got available in this dispenser. Okay, so that's 4 kegs that are now filled. And we want to run through here. We'll drop those here. And we can click on the sell those because we don't need that. Now what we are going to do is we need 2 packs of labels, 2 packs of caps, and we're gonna grab those and drop those there. Same with these 3 on the other side. Okay, now we've got empty crates here that we can now use on this side and we can grab some more crates, and what we'll do is we've got 20 labels there. So what we can do for now is we'll drop those there. Okay. Put 3 bottles of, or 3 crates of 20 bottles on there. Now we'll grab hold of those, which we can now put into our pasteurizer fridge and let those pasteurize ready for a sale. Now grab our empty crates from there. So this setup that I have running at the moment is to help with maximizing the profit from the alcohol being made. The only thing that can't be done is the flavoring that goes into these. We can't actually have the staff doing that for us. It's one of those where we have to do that ourselves. So if we can find a contract to do that with, we can certainly progress. Now we may as well go and sleep. Okay, let's have a look at our contracts. So here we have a customer who would like a Brisford ale. They would like 4 bottles, and their required rating F, optional rating C, which will give us plus $40. Now they require a flavor of watermelon and would like a optional trait of refreshment, which can also boost our profit. We have another contract here that would like refreshment, and we have a contract here. Now this one that we've got here, if I'm correct, we've got enough bottles just here. Now we've pasteurized them to be able to purchase those through our system for our contract. So we'll get those sold. And now what we'll do is we'll have a look and see if we've got stuff here to be able to give us better quality of ingredients. So watermelon, we want 3 of those. And we've got here the big bags, which is not what we want. So we want to. Aha! So we've got Bristol Brown high quality malt there. We've got high quality Fugwell. And let's have a look. We've got high quality Fermex. So we'll grab hold of 12 of those, and we'll also do 16 of those. I know it sounds a little overkill for the job, but it will be the best way forwards. So, right, don't need all of what I've grabbed hold of. But we do need to keep hold of those. Okay. So we'll now pour our water in. Okay. We want the rest of that one. There you go. So, this is now ready for our Brisford Brown. So now we're going to add in the ingredients. Okay, we're going to set the temperature to 65. We don't want to go any higher or lower. 65 is more than enough. Okay. I don't know what's going on there, but please bear with me. I just need to make some adjustments. Video, no, okay, here we want to change that to 8,000, okay, apply. Now, hopefully that's worked better for us. We're still learning as we go along, and as I say, it's been a while since we have gonna live stream. So please do bear with me. Okay, so we want to try our best into getting a decent refresh on our Brisford ale. So let's have a goosey gander at what we can do. We'll go with the Barnwood Floral, but have we got any high quality? Ideally the high quality would be better and more beneficial. So we'll too far down. Let's click on hops. We've got Bugwell, Barnwell. We've only got the medium in that, so that will be more than suffice. So we want to add the ingredients first of all. Okay. So that's the hops now added. Now what we want is watermelon, so we need 3 of those. And we've got some in this one already. Okay, and we've got a bit more here, and this should, that's done it. Okay, now we want to set the temperature of this one to 95. What we've got left can now go back there. So we're trying our hardest to get the best refreshment trait on this particular order. Right. Okay, so we'll transfer that to our fermentation, and we currently are showing 1 trait of sweetness. Now a Fermix yeast high quality is going to give us a lightness. So ideally we want to be looking for a really good quality in a really good quality in yeast to be able to help us move forward. But we don't want to take it overboard. So this one here, medium quality Bavaria Cloud is going to give us what we're after, plus a extra which will give us lightness. So we'll add that one into the mix. Because then that gives us the traits that we're after plus the extra. Now we'll set the temperature at 12. Okay. Now all of those down there are low quality. It doesn't matter so much that we're mixing it. We just have to come across what we're looking for as we progress. Okay, so I am going to purchase the bottling filler and the capping table. I am also going to need 2 empty beer crates at the same time. Now, I know both our orders that we currently have is only 4 and 8, but with the fact that we've got the extra, that is definitely going to help us in the sale after we finish, because we'll have extras. You never know, we may end up needing the extras for the particular contracts if there are any that come through. So we'll transfer that into our machine here. We'll grab our empty crates and we'll put our main crates with our bottles on the other side. So we're just transferring them from one crate to the next, which makes it a little bit easier as we progress. Again, it just makes a perfect chain for sending them back and forth. Now we want to grab hold of our crate label first, as it is the quickest way to do it. Okay. Now I'm only doing this bit manually because obviously all our other machines are currently taken from the bigger machines. So I'm quite happy to do this. Okay. There we go. And we'll do the same again. Grab our empties, place those on there, and we'll label and cap. And same again. Okay, so we'll add those into here as well, and we'll grab those, put those back there, grab another 2. We've got 20 litres left. So we should, in theory, be able to fill up what we have here. Perfect. Okay, so that's the machine now empty. Oh, the bottler, sorry. Getting confused because we've got the machines going through here. So with the fact that we are also pasteurizing our alcohol, that is going to make it a lot better for us, and add the extra trait in place. So we are currently doing a watermelon Brisford ale for one contract, and our other contract also requires a refreshment. So while we're running them through, if I go back to here, we'll go to bed first. So if I go back here and go into the contracts, we currently have one contract asking for 4 bottles. Requirement is F, but if we can get a C plus, we get $40 bonus. They require watermelon, and they also require a optional trait of refreshment, so that gives us 60. Then we have our second contract, which requires Brisford Ale, 8 bottles. Again, required rating is F plus, and required traits is refreshments. Now, we've just been and had a sleep, and we now have a contract for the beer festival wanting 300 Hollabrook Hellers. So, okay, what we're going to do first of all is we'll drop these here. We'll cash in these contracts because we now no longer need those. We've got a Brisford Ale keg. Now we could do that one. We've got a contract here for Hollabrook's as well, and we've got a Brisford Ale contract here. So we can now run through here, grab these crates. These are our Brisford Ales. We'll grab those, put those in, and we'll get those in the fridge, pasteurizing. Now, the only ingredients we have currently here is for Brisford Ale for our staff. So we're going to cook up a batch of Hollowbrooks ourselves. Okay. Right, so that is one done, and we're gonna fill in the other one here. We need another bottle of water. This is going to give us a total of 120 litres of Hollowbrook Hellers. And we need to make a total of 500 bottles. So what I'm going to do is we've got 140 litres in this machine that we can transfer to the keg dispenser. We need to grab 4 kegs. We only need 1, but we'll take 4 anyway. The reason for it is we may as well empty the dispenser. We've got 1, 2. Okay, so there's not enough in there for that. So what we'll do is we'll remove that. We've got 140 litres in there, so I'm not too fussed that we've lost 40 litres. We'll run those now outside. Okay, and we can go and cash in on our first contract, which is the keg. Now there isn't technically anything else other than this one which we can do, and we've reached level 13. Okay, so now we've got the job of Hollowbrook Pellets. So how much have we got funding? We've got 1,533. I wonder. Giving me an idea. Can we do it? What's that going to give us? Okay. Just trying to have a think. Our best option. Let's have a look. So we can technically grab that one. It's not going to give us the trait that we're looking for, I don't think. I think we may be better off making it ourselves. Brooks, low quality. We'll give it a try. Oh, can't even do that. Oh, okay. We'll make it ourselves then. Right. So we'll pick up an array of different malt that we have here, because now what we can do is we can have a look and see what's going to give us the best result. So we go with Hollow Gold. That's going to give us 4 refreshment, 0 heaviness, 4 lightness, 1 acidity, and 3 sweetness. That's going to do a Cassadia, so we don't want that one. If we go with this one, we get 3 refreshment, 1 heaviness, 5 lightness, 2 acidity, and 3 sweetness. If we do that, that's going to give us Grisford Ale, and so is that one. So we could, in a way, let's have a look. 30. Yeah, so realistically, we could mix it. We'll go with the Hollow Gold. Decisions. Right. So, decision made. We're gonna go with Hollow Gold pills. So we want to get that as best as we can in the green. I'm gonna go 23. And we'll now set the temperature to 65. Now I'm going to do another one on this side. Same again, want to get it in the green. Okay, nice and gentle. We'll boil that one. Again, 65. That gives us the best score results. Now, I'm thinking, shall we mix it up? Have I got any flavouring outside? I have. Just gotta get to it. There's one. Nope. Okay, tried to get it. Okay, so we've got one. Whose idea was it to put those there? Wasn't me. Right. Okay. So we'll put those in their place. You need another watermelon, and there is one just there for us. Okay, so that is going to give us one that is going to be flavored on watermelon. We're going to do the other one as banana. So we'll add those into our mix. Okay, that's another one. And that one. Okay, so that is the banana flavor. This one we're gonna do watermelon. Okay. The same here. Right, so now it's on to our hops. So we're going to take a good look at a couple of different options, and we'll fathom out which is going to give us our trait, which is sweetness. So the Hollowbrook hops is no good, so we'll evict that one. The Arnwood Flora is going to give us 5 sweetness, so a little bit closer. The Tropic Flare hops isn't going to help, and the Citra Vale isn't going to help. So our best option is to go with the Arnwood Flora. Let's drop those because we don't need them. We'll grab that, drop that into here. Okay, and we'll do same with this one. Okay, lovely. And we'll drop that there. We'll run both of these at a temperature of 95. Okay, so they won't be far off behind each other. But at least if we get it going, we're one step between running both. Now there's no beer in that machine. We've still got 110 litres in that one. So we'll carry on with dispensing what we have here. Because we may as well get it done, get it out, get it sold, get profit. That's the motto. Okay. So we want labels and the caps. Now, I forgot. We got these in here. Okay, so they'll go towards being sold. I totally forgot about those. See, very easily forgotten. Now we've got to restock those. We'll grab those and we'll stick those in our fridge. Same again here, move the empties to the end of the line and our fulls at the beginning. Now these are both ready for cooling, so 20 degrees on that one, same on that one. We've got an empty keg here that needs to be used on here, so we'll clean that. That's ready now for another sale. They're both ready to be transferred to our fermentation. So we'll do the same on both of those. Now, if I remember rightly, we should have some more medium quality Bavaria Cloud. Do we? Don't we? I'm sure we did. Okay. I don't think I ordered enough because if I remember rightly, we were testing that one. That's okay. Oh, I need to make a sale. What have we got? We've got Brisford Ales here. We'll sell that. What we got left? We've got 2 there. Okay. Now we've got 2 of those, so we may as well just sell those. We've got enough now to purchase some more Bavaria Cloud, but we want to find the medium quality. So we'll get 2 of those. We've got 9 out of 32 in our current packet. But ideally we could do with the extras. Okay, so in here we'll add that 9, and this is going to give us a lot more traits. So they only want sweetness, but this is going to give us refreshment, lightness, and our different aromas. Okay, so they will definitely be a great help for both the contracts. Hopefully we've got enough to cover all of them. As I say, there's 120 litres of it here, so I'm hoping, we can only hope, Okay. Okay, so those are now both ready. So we'll transfer that one. We can move this one to our automated pouring machine. Now we'll grab these bottles here, because we now can pasteurize those. Grab those, drop those there. We'll run off what we've got of the Brisford Ale at the same time. So let's first of all bottle everything here. What we've got 40 labels there, and there's 60 on the other side. That's fine, because we've got plenty of labels and plenty of cap. So we're going to drop these down here for now. Grab those and grab our empties. Place the empties here. That gets that lot done. Okay. So there's no beer left in that one, which is what we're after. Because now we can transfer the other load that we've done. It was this lagerer. Yeah. So we'll move that now to there. We'll grab those, drop those on here, grab those, run those. So that now has everything running for us. Got no labels left and no caps left on this side. How we're looking that way? None in this one. Okay. Now we're going to also run another tray. We're going to get these in the fridge and pasteurize them. Let's grab those ones. Okay, that's those. Now, grab our empties. Transfer those to here. And we want to grab those. Same again. Now that will fill up those. If we need to make another batch, we can always make another batch. But for now, we should technically have enough. Not gonna count my chickens just yet. Let them hatch first. This is a great way to maximize our profit on this particular setup that we've got going. Right. So there is 50 litres left here. So what I'm going to do is we'll transfer that to the egg dispenser. Seems pointless in obviously running 50 litres into bottles. We can maximize our profit from that. Grab that. Now we can't do anything in the way of pasteurizing the kegs, not as of yet. Whether they bring that in will be another question. It will be absolutely fantastic if they could. Right, so we are going to need to make another batch. So I don't think there's going to be enough, personally. Right. There's definitely going to be enough to finish one of the two with some left over, which is fine. It's 40 litres towards our major beer festival. Right. Contracts. Hollowbrook House. Right. Complete. Okay. That is done. So that's all we've got time for, ladies and gents. As soon as we come to our next episode, we will continue with the beer festival. If you like what you see, please do like and subscribe and share, and we will see you again on our next adventure, and we will definitely be having a lot more fun. Thanks again for watching. Have a great night. Bye for now.